Okay, sweetie, I'm sorry if I made a video about me can't giving you a reading or give your son a reading without him asking. It's kind of like permission. And I'm sorry I kind of posted it out there and kind of like threw our private messaging conversation out to the world. But I thought it would be a good example or just a good video to say to other people to kind of like, you can't ask questions for a tarot card, but you can't ask the tarot about someone else's divination or someone else's future or whatever anyone calls it as. I was taught that when I was reading the books, as well as through cards, of just reading the cards, I was always taught that doing readings for another person when they're not presently there is just being very sneaky and mischievous. I'm not saying that you are doing it. I'm saying as a mother or a father, you're just very looking out for their best interest in what's going on. But I'm just saying to other people who are my fans, who are my subscribers, are going to read this or watch this, is that I just don't do readings for other people. For other people that are not presently asking or not presently there, or somewhat form of action of them being there doing it. So yeah, so I'm just gonna give you a general reading. Let's see what's going on, see if anything's changed, anything new, anything fun coming up. Wow. Hello. So, I don't know if you are currently working right now. Eight of Pentacles usually talks about, and Strength right next to it, usually talks about working, how am I going to say this? Working with great strengths and great powers, even though the funny thing is that they're both 8, and that's a powerful number in general. But when they're together, it's talk about working extra overtime, kind of for free, or doing extra volunteering work, and you get gratification out of it. You don't get like, oh, I'm just doing this for the credits, or oh, I'm doing this just to get, you know, a good name. You're actually doing it for a good soul purpose. You're feeling happy about it at the end. And the Eight of Pentacles is saying that you are working a lot in anything. It could be a job, or it could be craftsmanship, anything that deals with working with body, physical body, and that you're working a lot and you're not getting a lot back. So that's telling me that you're a good person. You're always lending a hand out one way or another, physical, or wait, I think more physical, but like you're willing to drive back and forth for your friend, back and forth to work, to help them in life, kind of like that type of effort. The Four of Swords and the Ace of Cups is that there's a passive relation. You're in this passive relationship. You're not really looking, but you're not really wanting another person, and you're not really putting effort into that side of your life, just because it's just that you're at that age, as well as at that time in your life, that you really don't want to have a relationship for more drama, more issues, more problems. You kind of want to keep things simple and order in a way, and you want to keep things kind of leveled out where there's not a lot of stress, not a lot of extra things that you don't need in life, and you just don't want to deal with that, and you're not ready. From my view of the Four of Swords and the Ace of Cups, you're not ready for a new relationship. You're not ready for it, not yet. But when you do feel ready, and you got the Magician as your outcome, when you do feel ready, hopefully hopefully you could do 90% mundane or 80% mundane actions, then do some spell work to help. It's if you do spell work. If you do, if not, then do some meditation, some searching, something like that. But yeah, I don't know. If nothing that deals with magical or mystical type of thing, the magician, it's going to be hard to describe it in practical terms. It's more of do more self-will working of pushing into your relationship soon. But yeah, I just see that more work, less love life, and you're kind of, I don't know if it's a conflict between, I don't know if it's a conflict for you right now or not, but I just sense that it's somewhat daunting on your mind. But I mean, other than that, the magician, everything's good as your outcome. Everything's good, everything's working for you right now. Everything's laid out in sight so you can see the troubles and avoid them. Nothing really bumpy or disturbing like. So yeah, that's a comfort that you should have now for the next couple months. So yeah, hope you enjoy this, and that I love that you're coming back for another reading. It just makes me feel comfortable. So yeah, bless be.